What is going on, guys? Top Genji here, back for another video. So we have round 5. Yes, round 5. I believe it's round 5 of the Spotlight series. Current record is 3. I beat Gogori, lost him on a white. I think I am 3-1 currently. This is round 5 because my only loss was mono white so far. I played a Gogori player. I beat them. Played a Gruul matchup, which I think that was the matchup where I just like gained a crap ton of life because I got a Basilisk Collar out, which I just took over the game and got to like 40 life, and they just couldn't come back. And I feel like there was another. Might have been another Gogori matchup. But yeah, I believe I'm 3-1 at this point. So slowly keeps going good, but we'll see what happens. So I believe he does a mold of 6. I'm on the play. Started off. You got Botanical Sanctum. He's got the Restless Reef, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, get a Beanstalk out. I mean, it's kind of like really what you want to be, but we'll see. He's probably just got a Mastermind. They always do. The Batman. I don't know why. Like, it's just weird seeing Dimir players on the bat. And this is where I was like, I'm not gonna lie. This hand seems kind of rough. It doesn't literally do anything. I had the beans and I was like, oh, this seems probably good. And it was bad. Like, this was a pretty bad choice, except for I drew another Beanstalk for the turn into Storm Chaser's Talent. So going pretty well so far. I mean, we have lands and we have creatures, so I'm going to take 1. He's going to gain 1. What do we got here? I draw another land. I'm just like, go to combat, and he's like, kill. And I'm like, oh, you suck. Alright, in response. I don't think it mattered, but up to beans. Oh, hey, look. Do I want land or land? So I'm going to gain 2 here. It's 21 all. I think I taped the tapped land here because I'm like, I'm just going to keep playing lands. 1 instant of sorcery. And yeah, Fairy Mastermind. Which is actually funny enough. He cast a Fairy Mastermind. Alright, hits me for 3. And I think this is like the reason that I forget why, but I start casting threats and I'm just drawing a crap ton of cards. And so is he, and he was like, I don't know, I think he wasn't maximizing on what spells. So I'm like, I need something here. So, and I'm like, the worst thing he can do is Enduring Curiosity. I thought this game was going to be over. I literally thought he was going to Enduring Curiosity. And I'm like, well, GG's. But he's about to draw a crap ton of cards. So here's the Enduring Curiosity, and I'm like, yep, sure. I mean, you're already going to draw a crap ton of cards, so I'm like, you drawing a bunch more. So I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to gain 1. He might have gained another life. He should be at probably 23. Seed of Hope hit nothing. That's probably best case scenario, to be honest, because I need spells. Sleight of Hand's basically just free because it reduces the cost of my dudes. I think it's just 2 lands. It looks like. I don't know. There might be. Yeah, it was another land. I'm like, hit an instant or sorcery. I think it was another up to Beanstalk. So we have 4 out of 7, so it's 3 mana to cast a thing. So I think we're just going to maximize on trying to reduce damage for the next turn. I was afraid of the counter spells because a lot of them play them, but with him being on bats, I feel like the bats were, like, in my opinion, most people that I've seen that play bats don't play counter spells. So, and that's why I was like, okay, I'm going to do this on your upkeep. And I thought this was bad, but at the same time, I'm just like, sure, like you're already drawing a crap ton of cards. And he was just in this weird spot where he wasn't double spelling, and I was double spelling. So I take 3, 1, 2, 3. He gains 1. I'm 24. We're eventually going to be at this spot where I'm going to just be able to just like keep casting a crap ton of dudes. He got my this town. Like double this town, discarded this town, which is like perfect actually, because I was like, hey, I can actually cast my threats now. Yay. Siren Storm Tamer here. And yeah, we get a... It's 5. I think we have the bounce spell, and I'm like... I'm just like, yeah, I think we just bounce the thing and... Yeah, I'm like, sure, dude. Like, you draw all the cards you want. I think there was a point where I'm just like, I can't deal with these flyers. So I have to like just start swinging. He's like, yep, sure, take 5. Maybe he's at 19. I have this town and a crab, I think. Which, funny enough, double curiosity is, you know, not that great. Like, this guy's gonna draw so many cards, it's insane. And this is where I'm like, okay, I have a dude to block the 4/3. I think I was supposed to tap down one of the... No, I might have another crab. Or I think I had a way to bounce. I was going to bounce another Enduring Curiosity here with this town. All I cared about was whether he was going to kill... I just don't care about the card drawing because he already has so many cards. Like, I just... So I think I'm supposed to respond here, which was... bounce the bat, bounce my thing, because in this way it's like I had to target the bat because I needed to get the bounce spell back because I didn't have another way to bounce a thing, and plus it was going to draw me 2 cards. And then hit an Enduring Curiosity, and then like, yeah, take your pick. The Bushwhack fights, searches for basically any creature or land. He hits the removal spell. I was like, okay. I mean, I think it was the best one, so. So he can't attack with the Enduring Curiosity. He can hit me for 2 at most. Let's see. I think this was a go. I think kind of insinuating a go for the throat. And I'm tapped out, so. If he attacks me, I was like, no, you can't attack with this. You just played it this turn. And I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting a Nowhere to Run main. So, which that was kind of like, I was really thinking I was just gonna lose here, because Nowhere to Run main was kind of a huge one. And he goes to discard, discarding all them extra lands. I mean, I have 2 beans that he just can't deal with, so I don't know. I still feel like I'm pretty good here. So, And I mean, I don't feel terrible now here as well, just because of the fact that like I had the Analyze the Pollen, which gets me another crab, and I still have. I mean, with that going into the graveyard, I still can cast anything I want. So. So with that, I'm just like, yep, I think we're good. Got some blockers. I'll tap down flyers, and we just start chipping in. He might be lower than this actually. I think I missed some damage. I don't think he blocked when I attacked with my crabs last turn, which was 10. That's just triple Storm Chaser's talent, which was kind of nuts. I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna put this insane board state. And yeah, I put him to 9 here. Yeah, so now I was right. I had the total height. So put him to 9. Have all these blockers. I'm like, you got a bunch of flyers, but you got to do something on your upkeep. I cast a crab. Again, draw 2. He's going to trigger. He's going to draw a bunch of cards. I just don't care. Like he's got so much to deal with. I tap down his 2 flyers because at most he can deal me 2, and he's going to have to leave his dudes behind. So, and I mean, he can't double, like he needs to like removal spell into removal spell, and he's attacking right here just because like he needs to draw more cards. So I'm gonna take 2. He's gonna gain 1 going to 10. So, and I mean, I get to just cast like 100 spells. It's weird that he didn't cast a Kaido into this. That's what, like, I thought you would ninjutsu it, because it's 1 mana less. Like, to me, it makes sense. He stun counters this. Only has 4 mana up. And I think he's deciding on what to do. I get an up to Beanstalk. And I'm pretty sure I just kill him here. He's at 10. And I have... Oh, I think that's a terror on the end. So I have a terror and 3 things. So I'm just like... I just get to kind of just loop spells. Which is kind of insane. Trigger, get an otter. There's 1 prowess trigger. I think we go even more him. I think it's like bounce. Do this, go crazy. I don't even know why it was just so much. So what are we doing for 1 mana? The bushwhack? Bushwhack the terror for that. So this dies, it dies, comes back. I'm like, sure. I don't care. And at this point, I'm just like, I'm going to leave up whatever I interact. So, yeah. I have literally multiple interactive spells. And I'm like, I can just kill you. You're at 10 life. It's kind of wild. My dudes just got big. He needed to double spell. I still don't understand why he didn't Kaido there. Like, Kaido would have hit me for 3 damage. It would have been 1 less mana. He could have bounced the Siren Storm Tamer and then replayed it to be on defense and still had 4 mana up while tapping something down. So he would have had 2 blockers there instead. So it makes no sense in my opinion. I think ninjutsuing the Kaido is probably exactly what you wanted to do. So he didn't need to draw cards, but I think it was just, I don't think he realized that it was just a cheaper cheaper way of bringing the card into play. So, but nothing on him, as you'll see. I make tons of mistakes throughout this. So, game 1 goes to moi. I haven't been doing that throughout the thing, so, but it goes through the sideboards. I'm trying to think of what I brought in. I think I had like what's it called? It's like a choking miasma. I think I brought choking miasma in, and then like some black removal. I think I brought in the Terra Sunders for the curiosities and Kaido, and nowhere to runs. I think I was just bringing in more removal and less bounce, because the bounce spells feel like they're not bad, but they're not as good when they're ahead on the tempo play and you just want to like deal with their threats. So try to bring in more removal. The choking miasma is pretty good as well, so plus it pumps my dude. I don't know why I make that beat. Just a beat that comes to me. I think I keep a mold. I mold to 6. Put one back. Keep this hand a little slow, but it has double what's that card called? Seed of Hope. So, which is actually pretty good against them. It stabilizes the early damage and while getting me ahead. Oh, I forgot I was also playing the white dude that has the black adventure side that gives all creatures -1/-1. I think becomes pretty relevant. I think there was a pretty big turn. Pretty big blowout turn here for it. So, boom. I mean, it's weird when sometimes you really just don't mind that. So, okay, so I've gained 2, lost 1. Whoops. 121. Go for the throw. Bends the go for the throw. Hits me for 2. I think I take the black mana here. It makes sense because I have the -1/-1 to all creatures, and I just wanted to maximize. It might have been wrong. I'm not 100%, but no, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, and of course, as I say that, and then I draw a black mana spell. Hilarious. Play this. I'm like, oh yeah, I can cast this. So I'm not going to be leaving up mana. I mean, that card's also like Stormchaser's Talon. I think is just so good right now in Standard. I've been trying to brew other decks with it. Card's really good. Him getting stuck on land was kind of rough. I think when he gets stuck on lands here, I just kind of take over the game. So hit him for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because it's like, for them, it's really tough, especially when I land a crab that they couldn't counter, and now for them to kill it, they need 4 mana. So it's just rough. Like now I have 2 5/5s. Like I think this game's over with him being stuck on mana. So gonna try to explore. Still don't think he does hit the land. So I think he's at a spot where I don't think he should have been attacking. I could be wrong, but that's just me. But I guess he probably didn't plan on attacking. But he's at 9, and if I have another land next turn, then I just get to. Yeah, I just want to keep his board cleared as much as possible. So in case he has a Kaido, I think that was kind of like my line here. I mean, he has to play something. Kaido doesn't do it. He would have to be able to play land Yeah, so he didn't have anything because he couldn't hit the either one of my tears. Getting a tear down pretty early is like pretty huge against them. So, but yeah, that was round 5. I'm pretty sure. I think my current record is 4-1 at this time. I could be 3-2, not 100%. I believe I'm 4-1 because I remember at the beginning of this feeling like extremely confident, and I was like, oh, we're doing great. I'm like, I'm gonna make it to day 2. That one loss was kind of rough for me, knowing that I probably could at least drawn it because I'd messed up, which was huge. And so it looks like I didn't have the choking miasmas. I just had the Shrouded Shepherds. That's what they're called. I think I brought in the choking miasmas day 2 because I thought they were better against, a bunch more matchups. The neg 2 is pretty relevant. Yeah, this is currently where I'm at. Again, guys, if you keep watching the videos at the end, I'm going to just keep going on about it. If you guys are here, like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate the feedback. Positive or constructive criticism is always the best. And yeah, I'm trying to do a giveaway, so please let me know. Need the feedback, guys. So just give me a heads up on what you guys want, and nothing too crazy, and we'll make it happen. So all right, guys, I'm out of here, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.